What up YouTube, it's your boy Taekwon back with another video. Today we have Own It by Stormzy and Changmo featuring Burna Boy. And I wanted to update you guys on the Peace Tank. Because it's been a while since you guys have seen some of the fish in the Peace Tank, and some of my Haps and Peacocks look like they are starting to color up now, which is really exciting. So make sure you stay tuned for the journey. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and comment down below. So first I wanted to show you this fish right here, and this is a Red Empress Hap. And the Haps basically all look like a series of lines and dots when they're juveniles. So let's see if we can get a better picture of our Haps in here. So this guy right here in the middle, this is one of the Haps. Just an amazing fish here. And you see the two of them right there, the one right there, and then also the other one over here. And as juveniles, they don't really show much color. But I did notice that my Red Empress, if I could find her, what are you doing, girl? Oh, here you are. Alright. So my Red Empress is starting to show a little bit of color to her. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is my Ndiwe Fire Hap. They just look so similar when they're juveniles. Where are you? Oh, there we go. So this is Majesty, and this is my Red Empress Hap. And he is supposed to look like that picture I showed you. Like, you know, that just beautiful, beautiful Red Empress Hap adult. Now, obviously they're not going to be exactly the same as the picture by any means, but you know, just to kind of see this fish right here develop into that journey, I'm excited to bring it to you and show you when they start to develop all these really cool colors. Because right now, ooh, that was nice. Majesty's starting to show oranges on his fins. And those kind of came out of nowhere. So I'm really hoping it's a boy and that he just starts to take on some really, really nice colors. If you can kind of see the oranges that are starting to develop on his fins there. And I am starting to see some egg spots on his anal fins. So I'm hoping this is a male, and it looks like it is going to be a male. And the males are the ones that typically have that truly beautiful color. And then this is the Ndiwe Fire Hap, and they're both really showing off for me right now. I don't know why. They must know it's YouTube! So make sure you smash that like button, because this is Dylon, and this is an Ndiwe Fire Hap. And obviously I named him Dylon because he only spits hot fire. That's it. He doesn't know any other language. But this guy is just nothing. There's no color at all yet. And it's just crazy to share this journey with you because, you know, could you believe a fish that looks like that right now as a juvenile? And this is the Ndiwe Fire Hap. Is gonna eventually turn into something like this. So that's kind of the adult form of the Ndiwe Fire Hap. And it's just crazy because right now he's just like a translucent fish. And you wouldn't be able to tell that that's what he looks like as a juvenile. Now this guy, if you don't know, name that fish. This is an Apache Peacock. And I just was drawn into his just full-bodied steel blues and yellow type of anal fins with kind of that tippy white frosted tip on top with his dorsal fins. So my Apache, when I first got him, he was not colored at all, no blues whatsoever. And now he's been in the tank for about a week and a half, 2 weeks about, and he is starting to show some of his blues. So this is really exciting to show you. And I almost killed all these fish because I had been adding water to the tanks due to evaporation, but hadn't really been doing big water changes, and that's a big no-no in fish keeping. Don't make the same mistakes that I do on a regular basis, because I'm just a screw up. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you do. It's kind of funny. But yeah, my Apache Peacock is starting to take on his blues. I really like kind of that fluorescence he's got to his body. You can really kind of see it reflecting in the light here as he moves, and it looks like he has 3 kind of darker black stripes that are starting to develop in his belly area. I don't really notice anything with the fins yet. I would love for him to also be a male and develop that just super white, you know, top tip right there. But, you know, here's to hoping, right? And then what else we got here? So that was the Apache Peacock. And now this guy, name that fish. That's a Dragonblood OB Peacock. And I have one of those in my tank. And if you guys haven't seen Daenerys and Jon Snow video, Hodor actually stars in that one as well. And Hodor is in here holding the door or the filter or something, if I can find him. Where you at, Hodor? Oh, there you are. Okay, so hiding amongst the dwarf hair grass. That get out of the way. See, some of these fish just need attention. They're like babies. Like puppies at least. Glass tank, sucker! Okay, so this is, oh, Hodor, or why do you guys gotta be so mean? Alright, here he is. Alright, so that's Hodor right there. And that is our Dragonblood OB Peacock Cichlid. And he does a good job of blending in this tank, so when he gets bigger, I'm gonna make sure to move him over to some just strictly black substrate. But you can, you know, obviously tell the OB patterning on him that you see, you know, so common with the peacocks. And as a juvenile, you can start to see some of his patterning, but nothing similar to, you know, the kind of color you're gonna see with the full-grown, just absolutely stunning Dragonblood OB. So this one is the Dragonblood Peacock. So just the Dragonblood and not the OB. And I actually have 2 of these guys in the tank. So and these guys are very, very social. There's one especially that just, for some reason, is just so interested in me more than anything I've ever seen in fish. Just absolutely just so fascinated with me. I don't know why. But that is one of our Dragonblood Peacocks back there. And that's Daenerys. And then our other Dragonblood Peacock is right there, super curious. He's like, yo! You're gonna get me viral, homie? Yeah, he's like, Jon Snow! Just a beautiful fish, and these fish have such great vision. They know when you're tracking them, even if it is with a camera. They can sense that, you know, tracking ability of whatever it is outside of the tank that's looking at them. So some hide from it. I just force all my fish to kind of deal with it and deal with me. And so these are just beautiful Dragonblood Peacocks here. And I hope you guys like the content in 4K. If you do, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, because I can absolutely not wait for my Dragonblood Peacocks to turn from that type of, you know, pearl, fluorescent pearl, solid bodied juvenile color to, you know, something as beautiful as that right there. And then the final update we have today is on Sunshine, my Sunshine Peacock. And what's really, really interesting about this guy is I got this guy as a really, really young juvenile. And you still can't really see any of the color. You do see him start to color up now, so that is interesting. The ones that you'll typically see in pet stores, the Sunshine Peacocks, are definitely much older than this juvenile. So a lot of them already have, or you can tell that yellow is developing. But, you know, I got all these fish because I wanted to see kind of their full life cycle journey and kind of share that with you guys. So, yeah, the Sunshine Peacock is doing awesome. You can tell by his vertical black stripes and the yellows. You can definitely tell now on all of his body, fins, and just overall shape, you see the yellows start to develop. Now the Bala Sharks, for some reason, the Peacocks and Haps are leaving the Bala Sharks alone. I'm no biologist or anything, but I find that cool. I've never heard that a Bala Shark can be kept as a tank mate with African Cichlids. So, science, what up? And these Bala Sharks are just, man, they're just, I want to name them all Twitch, because that's who they remind me of, Twitch from South Park. Like, check out these guys. They're just gonna twitch, 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 twitch. And then they'll go through a random burst of speed, and then just twitch, twitch. And sharks are so cool in that manner that they have to stay moving or they die, you know. I guess that's all fish, but especially with the sharks, these ballas are just so weird. And in my opinion, we should all strive to be ballas anyways, so. But yeah, sorry for the long video. I hope you liked it. You know, I'm just trying to create this content so you guys can chill, relax, catch some tunes. And check out my playlist if you want to. I uploaded the videos for some of the music that I drop in my videos, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, Taekwon Aquatics. Hit that like button, comment down below, and peace out.